My live. Happy hump day. I'm pretty sure I'm live. I'm just going to double check that I'm in the live and that you can hear me okay. Give you a sec to jump in. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Day 2. This is it, you guys. I am going to condense the last part of the videos and sharing with you guys what we do into today. Today we're talking all about money. We're talking about how we earn, what that looks like, answering any money questions that you guys have. And then I'm going to also share with you guys some graphics. Later today, and then that's it. So the if you're just joining us today and you're seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Megan. I'm your host for the week, or the 2 days rather. And this actual sneak peek, this info session was 2 days. And so what I've done is we've created this is a units based Facebook group, which means it's a learning based group. And the really cool thing about that is you can see the units tab at the top of your page. So all you need to do is click on that units from either your phone or your computer. And I'm going to make it super easy for you guys. There's a welcome unit with a post, and then it's going to say day 1 and day 2 and all the things that are in those 2 days. And then I'm probably going to end up doing like a bonus section where that's going to share with you some of our uplines income graphics as far as their income progression over the last few years, what that looks like, and some bonus videos so that you can meet some of our other team members. Okay, so let's get to it. It's fun to talk about the money part because I feel like a lot of times people don't really realize what kind of an opportunity this can be. I think that people see network marketing or they look at something like Beachbody and they think, I have to do all these sales and there's all this stuff, and there's just so much more to it. And I mentioned in my first couple videos about how I got started in my background with the business, that I was in business, brick and mortar business, before I started coaching. And so a lot of times I really like to share with you guys and educate you on the realities of those things, and how that compares to this opportunity. I think, for a lot of people, they don't view this as an incredible business opportunity because all the startup costs are $160 to get your pack to start. Like, it's minimal, right? If you were to go and start a franchise with like a box gym, like a Burn Boot Camp or McDonald's or a Subway, there are hundreds of thousands of dollars that you're investing into a franchise. And then you have these franchise fees on top of it. You also have to adhere to the corporate regulations that they instill, right? And you have to go and unlock your store every day, and you have to balance the books, and you have to work the register, and you have to get market people to come in, right? You have to get people into your business. You have to physically be in the business, right? It's a lot. It's a lot to have a business. When I had my own company, before I started this, we had to take loans out. I think in the very beginning we started with $100,000, and then we had to keep getting more loans to put into that business. We won't even go there. It was a lot. It was a lot. We had to hire people. I have to have accountants, and I paid rent and utilities, and I had inventory and overhead and expenses and all of those things. I had to be there physically every day. I had to be in front of the customers in my car every single day. My kids were in daycare, right? There was like, I can give you this big laundry list of all the negative things that come with owning a brick and mortar business, right? But then all of the things that I loved about being an entrepreneur, the freedom, the flexibility, the no inventory, the no overhead. There's like, you're marketing yourself, but you also have a ton of support with that as a coach. And the investment, right? Your investment is your time, you and your time. Yes, you do have your monthly Shakeology or your supplements that you're consuming. There is also a monthly fee, which is only $15.95. I'll get into that in a few minutes. But those things, like your customer service is included, technical support's included, marketing's included. Like, it is such a freaking gift on a silver platter for you to invest in this type of a business. Okay. But I think that it's that mindset. People don't realize that because you're not investing or taking out a huge loan to start this big business, that it can't become a business. Okay. Um, you know, I think you feel like you have to invest more and more and more, right, when it comes to creating money, and that's really not true. The real bottom line about being successful in this type of a business, network marketing, Beachbody, is you have a, your financial vision, you're believing in yourself. Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my notes, and I just want to make sure that I cover all the things. So if it looks like I'm kind of hopping all over the place, I just want to make sure that I'm, sharing the right things for you guys. Like, I get so passionate about this because the other business side of things is that this is the only business I know that you can make an investment today in your $160 base package and make a profit in 24 hours. Think about that, right? It doesn't take money to make money. It takes courage and hard work to make money. You have to be courageous, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to work hard. I mean, that is the bottom line. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. There are some days that are much longer than others, but hey, I'm on my couch doing my business, or it's in between picking kids up from sports, right? Or it's a Saturday because it's raining and everybody's on the couch all day, right? Like things like that. But then when the sun is out and everybody's on the boat, you can be damn sure that I'm out there with them, right? And I don't have to go to work. I always cringe when somebody says, I think I'm just going to go get a part-time job. Like, the time that it takes for you to drive to the job, get there, get started, the minimal hours you make, the minimal hourly wage you make, and the time to come home, that's time away from your family. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are definitely people that are suited for certain types of jobs, right? And Beachbody and network marketing is not for everyone, and that's okay. There are people that are suited to be lawyers and doctors and cashiers and gas station attendants, and there are those people. There absolutely are those people. That's why God created so many wonderful types of people in this whole world. Everybody's got a purpose. You were meant for something great and big, and maybe you just haven't found your thing yet, right? Okay, so believing in yourself is huge, right? This business is not hard. Okay, it does take work, it does take effort. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, but it's simple, right? There's simple tasks to do every day. You're working out to your program, you're drinking your Shakeology, you're talking to people, you're sharing what you're doing, you're having a freaking awesome time with your team, and like doing life with your team, right? And you're going on retreats, and you're taking vacations, and we're working out with Sean T every summer in the Summit at Summit. Granted, this year was a little bit different, but they're working towards having that in place for this coming year. It baffles me why people are willing to spend 40 years working in a job that they hate or they're not passionate about, and they're living paycheck to paycheck, but they aren't willing to spend a few years building a business and a life of freedom, right? I mean, it seems like it's too good to be true, right? And I will attest to that. When I first found out about this, because that's what I thought too, that I had to work my ass off, give all of our income from our business to our employees and to taxes and to all the things before we got paid. We lived check to check. It was brutal. People think you own your own company and you're rolling in it, but there's a lot more to it than that. But not with this business. This business is fulfilling, and it gives you purpose and meaning. And then you're in control of your income, right? The economy doesn't dictate my income. Who wins the presidency doesn't dictate my income. I control how much I spend on my business. I get out what I put into it. Okay, so that enough of that. I get excited because I feel like we really need to be shouting from the mountaintops what this opportunity can do for people. There's just so much more to life than spending 40 years working a job that you hate. Like, why would you want to do that? And if anything, 2020 has taught us is to reflect back on ourselves, right? Look at what we're doing. A lot of people have been laid off. Everything happens for a reason, guys. Is there a reason for that? Is this your opportunity to look inward? What is it that you want, right? Now that we've had some time to be home with our families and spend more time in that family unit at home, like, how can we change our life for the better? How can we help and live for others, right? And that is something that I've had to work through for many years. Besides having an amazing career that I love, it is allowing me to have a platform where I can give back to other people. I'm slowly but surely developing my purpose and sharing, hope and love and service and value to people that out there. Like, there's more to life than just having a job, right? But I do believe that we can have all the things, right? Okay, so how do we earn money? Okay, so we, as I mentioned, you have your $160 investment. That's the base. We talked about that a little bit yesterday, and then it goes up from there just depending on what you want to try for supplements and things like that. I always recommend getting the deluxe package, which is going to give you your year of Beachbody on demand, your 30 days of Shakeology, and allows you to try our supplement stack, which I absolutely love. So that's kind of like the next bracket. I think that's like $219 right now. And then depending on what programs, if you're looking for something VIP or whatever, I can talk to you about that offline. So we earn 25% commission on everything we sell. We also get a 25% discount on anything you want to buy. So that's a huge perk in itself. You also earn income by growing your team. So you can totally kick ass with retail commissions, but where the real income grows and duplicates is when you start to grow yourself a team. So we'll use a small example for when you first start. We have different ranking and levels. We call them first one is emerald, the second one is diamond, and then you got star diamonds, and it goes up from there. So the first level is emerald. And so, for example, before you're an emerald, you're just a coach and you're making your 25% commission. And then when you become an emerald, that means that you bring 2 coaches on with you. So you sign one person on the right and one person on the left. And now you start to earn a team cycle bonus. And so, and we'll get into this a little bit more detail, and I can absolutely I'll post the compensation plan for you guys so you can watch that. But you make $14 a cycle. So as a whole team, we create volume points together. Okay, you've got a certain amount of points on the right and certain on the left, and when they cycle through every week, you're making a bonus. So for emeralds, you make $14 a cycle, right? And then in addition to that, when you become emerald, you start to earn leads through Beachbody. So people call up all the time, people are ordering online, and leads come in through Beachbody constantly, and that's just distributed throughout the network for those people that are emerald or higher. Okay, so let's see, that's team cycle bonuses. You have your as I mentioned, your challenge pack when you get started. So you have the base or the deluxe pack when you first get started. And when you do that, there is a sign-up fee as a coach, but the fee gets waived when you buy a bundle like that. That's typically how most people start. If you're already a customer, then we could talk about how we can get that fee waived for you. A lot of times, if you've bought a pack in the past, it'll just get waived for you automatically, okay? So once you get set up with that, you'll have you'll get your coach account, which is your online office, your website. You'll get your business toolkits. You'll get a welcome email from me. You'll be added into our team pages, which is really exciting. I walk my coaches through a one-on-one call, get started right call. So we'll do that. We'll set some goals. We'll be able to talk to you about what you're going to be doing in the first 24 hours, in the first week, in the first 30 days, and I'll have stepping stones for you along the way. You're never alone in this business, and there's always going to be a way to climb up the ladder, just depending on what your goals are and how fast or slow you want to move. And I mentioned this before, your investment is so very super minimal, right? The average investment for a single unit franchise falls between $100,000 and $300,000. And, I mentioned that. So this is actually quite a gift when you think about it and what the return can be on your investment. I mentioned when you get into emerald, you make that bonus. When you get into diamond, your cycle bonus goes to $18 a cycle. But then once you start to get to a 2-star level, which means you have 2 diamonds on your team, then you start to gain access to the quarterly bonus pool. Okay, so you have a quarterly bonus pool that you get access to in addition to your cycle bonus, in addition to your retail commissions, okay, when you get to that 2-star level. When you get to the 5-star level, the quarterly bonus increases. When you get, I believe it's 10, it increases again. By the time you are a superstar diamond coach, which is 15-star, and I will share this with you guys, our upline is 15-star superstar diamond, and she makes a $30,000 bonus a quarter. That's just for the bonuses. Okay, guys. So the opportunity is insane. Okay. So I'm going to tell you this right now, though. And I said this the other day, the income disclaimer: Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success. We can't guarantee any level of success. I can give you all the tools, but I can't do it for you, right? We don't guarantee any level of success from the coaching opportunity. Your success is based on your diligence, effort, and skill. Okay, so it is ultimately going to be up to you. The only thing that I can do is point the way and give you all of the tools and actions to take, and then the rest is going to be up to you. And the other big thing is, it's a learning curve, guys. Just like when you start any brand new job, you have to learn what to do, right? You have to train, you have to understand what you're supposed to do. Same thing applies here. You're not going to know everything right away. You're not going to, but I'm going to help you to give you those tips and tools on how to start, right? There's going to be little things you can start with, and I don't know everything, right? And I've been at this business for almost 8 years now, right? You're never going to know everything. It's important to just go, right? To learn and go. And I love the idea of being able to, earn while you learn and get fit, fall in love with our programs and the whole process of that, and in the whole process of things, and it just kind of comes naturally. Okay, so let's see. All right, cool. That's kind of it. I kind of nutshelled it. We talked about what we're looking for. I can't say enough about how coming into this business with a belief and a goal-getter mindset is huge, because the hardest part are like, not every day is going to be unicorns and roses, right? So if you're driven and you're a goal-getter and you're willing to learn and willing to grow and not afraid to fail forward, right? And learn and go, you're going to be outstanding. And I can tell you that being a part of the community is also what helps you with that motivation and inspiration, and helping others for sure. Who do you love to work with, right? You want to dive in, and trying to lose my train of thought here. I'm always thinking about how amazing it is that we actually get to choose our business partners, right? That we get to actively be on social media and talk to people that light us up and are just like us. And so that's a really cool thing to think about. You're working with other uber successful women that are just like you, who have the same like-mindedness as you, and it's just exciting, right? Okay, so I talked about the Get It Right Start call. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to, if you guys have questions, let me know. Let me see if there's any questions. Anybody checking this out with me? If you get questions, you can drop them below. If I didn't cover something, ask me. I'm going to put, information on how to get started, but if you also just get with your coach that put you in the group, that they can help you too, or message me or smoke signals or whatever. I'll come in and I'll share some more stuff with you guys between today and tomorrow, and then we want to get you started as soon as we can. We've got mentorships going on this month, and a lot of excitement happening right now in the team, and growth and stuff. So I hope you guys got a lot out of this week. I hope I was able to answer a lot of your questions. Let me know if you guys need anything. Have a good day.